Belager runes. And oh my goodness, I hate the fact that sometimes you could miss the defense break with Prelia. We have so much accuracy, guys. Oh, you missed it again. Okay. Hey guys, before we start the video, if you guys are interested in getting advice and help from me and other Summoners War players, feel free to join my Discord, where the link is in the descriptions below. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, become a Patreon. I want to say I appreciate all the support. Anyways, that was it. Let's get back to the video. Hey guys, this is Juno and we are on Lincoln Zin HX's account, and this account owner wants improvement in dragons and giants. Now if you look at his record, it does tell us that his giants is a little slow, 42 seconds max, and then his dragons is pretty fast. He is running the Agrius team that I have built and made a video on, but it is pretty iffy. So I do think he did say that for dragons at the very least, I'm not sure what he's running. He's running this, but I'm assuming that is not safe. So let's take a look at the runs. Interesting that he's using Sigmaris is not runed up, so there are problems with this. For dragons though, he is using this team that I have showcased. He's using the Agrius lead. He has it on Swift Fight Tion, a triple fight Garuda, a triple fight Dova, and finally a fatal broken Julie. And he did say that this is not consistent, and I'm assuming it's because his Agrius does not do enough damage. He did tell me that it only kills in one turn if the Agrius lands the branding. Let's see if we can see that. Turn order wise, it looks great. Now this is important. It landed the slow. Is that not enough? Ooh. Yeah, it's not enough. So that's the problem for this team. If it doesn't land branding, you can see that Agrius died, and apparently it's going to most likely fail. Oh, maybe not. Oh, so close. Oh. But obviously you don't want to be in this state. You want it to be consistent. So we are going to be fixing this team. We're also going to be making a Giants team that is a lot faster, I hope, and safer, so that he could get a new record there. And then on another video separately, when the new season starts, we are going to be playing his RTA with the new RTA team. I think his best record was C1 with a 55% win rate. Pretty good. He got it the past season. I think he did tell me he's using the Veronica, which is actually great, but I do think she's very hard to contest as you climb because her base speed isn't that great, and still the meta is infested with fast first turn units such as the Water Monkey, which this is not going to work. But you could assume that the opponent's Water Monkey is going to be on a very nice swift set and much faster than a Veronica that's on 104 base speed. So instead, I want to kind of make something around Ragdoll, or at least be able to use the Ragdoll as a good counter pick so that it could give us an edge with the passive. I think I'm going to make it a little more tankier than this. It looks like he was going for more of a first turn snipe type of team with the Yuji Itatori as well. Awesome unit. And that's how he was able to get C1. Also, it's safe to say that last season, C1 was a lot easier to get, due to the fact that a lot of people were just leaving to get the event points for the scrolls. We don't know if that'll be the case for the coming season. I'm gonna assume that he's gonna have a harder time. I mean, I hope that Com2us keep pushing out these events. Yes, the downfall is that people just will come in and leave, right? But it at least benefits the people that actually do want to play. I do think so, because people that want to get better ranks, and yes, they are taking advantage of people that are leaving, but still both side wins. One side just wants to get the scrolls, other side wants to get the scrolls plus the rank. Eventually those people that do go up freely will eventually meet a wall. We'll start meeting harder playing people, and that was easy to see once you got out of mid C1, maybe close to C2. So in the end, you will start meeting real people playing. It's just that it is a lot easier to get to that gold star, which really a lot of people want to get as an early game, mid game player if they've never gotten it. Just for the skin, right? The wings. Anyhow, I'll be back with fixing those two teams. Let's see how I'll change it. Right now, again, going back to the team, this is how it looked like. I think Agrius is a little weak. I think for him, I would probably just go with this lead and give this unit 100 crit rate plus a blade set so that we don't need this fight set for the Julie. Because I do think if we go with that lead, her rune requirements actually gonna get lower. We'll not need the Agrius fight set to kill all the units, right? I think the rest can stay the same if I could keep the two units around the same speed. So let's see that change, and then I'll come here hoping that I could use that same Konamiya. Is it the Konamiya? I can't use the same Konamiya. So either oh, he has another one. Perfect. So I could use that Konamiya up here, and I'll probably use a Teshar. I thought he had one. If he doesn't, then we'll have to think of something. And maybe that's why he wasn't going with that team. Oh, he doesn't have Teshar. So I do have to think of this a little. We can't get the 20-something second run type of thing. But we'll try to get something at least consistent and fast so that he could continue running this dungeon. I am going to do a review on this as well and let him know what I think he needs to work on anyhow. So I'll be back making the two teams. This one will be interesting. I'm not sure how I'll fix it, how I'll change it. But knowing that he does not have Teshar, the fastest team is no longer an option, I think. Hey guys, we are back on the account, and you guys can see that we are not failing, although it's not really a very good example because I only ran it 15 times because of the energy. But you guys can see that the average clear time is now 27 seconds. We haven't failed in those 15 runs. The best clear time, we did get a better clear time of 26 seconds. So what changed? There was actually one big flaw in the team for him. And I didn't know when I was running this before, is that his Konamiya had less HP than the Agrius. Now why is that an issue? It's because the Dova's attack, ooh, damn, it worked without a it worked without a fight set. I didn't know that. That's crazy. But I should have seen this. I moved around so many runes because I was trying to make the other teams. Yeah, that should do it. So the problem was that the Dova was giving the attack buff to Konamiya. It gives it to the unit that has the least amount of HP. So I had to change this build to have more HP than the Agrius, so the attack buff goes on to the Agrius. And then I did change it so that the Julie is now the lead. We have 100 crit rate on Julie, obviously, and then we also have 100 crit rate on Agrius. You did see the 15 runs, but let's go into it now. I do want to show the case where we don't land the branding and slow, and we still beat the boss, which we should. But I also gave the Agrius a little more accuracy, so it's gonna be a little harder for us to see that, unfortunately. Now we're on the boss stage. We get the first boost. You can see that Dova's attack buff went on to Agrius. Oh, this is perfect. See how we didn't land the speed debuff and branding because it used skill 1 twice, and it used it on skill 3. But effectively it shows that we don't need the speed debuff, or sorry, let's just call it the slow, and also the branding for it to kill the boss. Let's see it one more time. It's probably doing even better because now we put that missing fight set onto Dova. It's crazy. Yeah, I was working on multiple units. I was taking runes here and there, trying to get the other team working. Now the Giants team isn't as clean, and there are going to be cases that we're going to fail. He does not have Teshar, so it was a little harder. And I did make him a team where it does fail here and there, so I think in 30 runs he could fail 1, 2, maybe even 3 times. But I do want to keep the team as is so that he could work on just improving the grinds and gems, plus 15 the runes, mostly grinds and gems, because I do believe he could get a working team where it will be his fastest running team. And I'll show you guys that team once we cover this. So yeah, it looks pretty damn clean, right? I think there's no chance of this failing. We're landing the debuffs really well because, like I said, I did give it more accuracy. I think he has now 30 compared to the 15. If we have a slightly better build, we were able to kill the boss right there. And I think if you do that, you get a 24-second run. But very nice. No problems with it. I think we succeeded this extremely well. Say it one more time and see if we ever get a case where we miss the branding and slow. I think the first run was the closest because it didn't use skill 2 until the third hit. And that effectively shows us that you don't need the branding and slow. Here it is. We landed both again. But the biggest change was that the Dova's attack buff now goes onto Agrius. So that's good. He also didn't have a whole lot of mana, so I couldn't plus 15 a lot of these runes. Well, on the dragons I did because we started with it, but on giants we couldn't. So this is the giants team I'm going with, and this is the giants team that Moses found. It's a very fast team if you could get the runes for it. The problem is that right now we built another Julie that's currently not level 4. Oh, it's level 40 now, perfect, but it is lacking some gems. What I mean by that is that we could get a attack flat here. We could get a, oh, that's best it could be. We could get a attack flat here. We could get a crit damage here. We could get attack flat here, and we could get a higher attack percent here and a higher crit damage here. So we are missing all of these small percentages that could add on, where we could get probably up to, I'm gonna say 160% of crit damage, so 10 to 12% more, and then obviously some more attack, maybe let's say 195, sorry, 1950, something like that. I think the artifacts are as best as could be for now for his rune quality, for his artifact quality, unless he gets just something better. But there's that lacking part. The Prelia is fine. We don't need more damage or anything. I mean, if it was on crit damage, yes, it's a little better, but I think it's pretty good. Sigmaris is on Rage Blade. I think this also has a similar problem. Probably lacking some like flat stuff. Yeah, flat attack here maybe. Also the skill ups on skill 1 and 2 could also help on the boss stage. This could also be, no, this is fine. This is fine as well. Oh, this is actually really good with the crit damage, so let's leave that. And then flat attack here. So 2 places where you could put flat attack. Luna could be slightly better. Ooh, actually we could make this better right now. Yeah, you can see that we only have 900k of mana left. Thankfully we could grind this a little more. Ooh, come on. Give me a 7. 6, okay, I'll take that. Ooh, wait. Oh, crap, okay. Flat attack here. That's fine. Flat attack here. Better grinds and also crit damage here. That'd be the best. Yeah. So you can see that there are some flaws. And then finally the homunculus. Yeah, we're lacking this plus 15. I couldn't finish it because we just don't have the mana. And just flats here and there with better crit damage, I think is possible. So the problem here is the middle stage, because we can't kill the boss right away. We're lacking a little damage. Oh, and this too. Yeah, see how we're lacking slightly, right? It'll be best if the homunculus doesn't need to move, but right now it does. And we can't kill here. We do get frozen here, but we do clear it. Now, this works currently right now because the homunculus could survive and clean up, right? I think everybody dies. Yeah, here we would love Luna to have skill 3, but because we can't clear those middle stages well enough. Ooh, he has way too much HP here. But if we move again, we should be fine. Yeah. So I think this is the 40-second to 50-second mark, but I think if he gets more damage, it will be closer to the 30-second mark. We did get that fastest time of 38 seconds, and I do think if he just gets the better builds, better grinds and gems, he can get this to work. Yeah, it sucks that Luna has to use that skill 3 there. If she doesn't have to use that, I think we're good. Right? Because the middle boss will just be cleared very quickly. Everybody's frozen here. It's the worst case scenario. So this is going to take a little longer. And I think we did fail once or twice because, again, the units just died too quickly in this stage without doing enough damage. Yeah, like here it didn't use skill 2. skill 2 effectively does more damage from Luna than skill 1. And then here we get wiped. Yes, so we have 2 turns here where, ooh, that's bad. So yeah, see, if he does that twice, it's GG. He does have the skills, he just didn't use it. Yeah, that's the downfall for this team. We did use swap, so this is the best build. I truly believe we got the best build because we took some runes from his R5 team as well, which is a bummer. But there's just no way for us to save the skill 3 because we can't clear using Sigmar's here. Yeah, the 2 main damage users, their big skills on that stage. Here's skill 2, here's skill 2 as well. See, this is like the safe state where the HP is a little low enough so that the Homunculus will use a priority skill rather than his skill 1. If the boss has a little more HP, it won't do that. Now he will use that skill. Yep. He uses the priority skill if they're less than 30%. But in the previous case, it wasn't like that because by the time the Homunculus came back with the passive, the boss still had more than like 50%. With skill 1, it still had more than 40%. And in that case, it doesn't prioritize one of those skill 2s or skill 3s. And it causes the run to fail if it uses skill 1. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. We use skill 3 here again to clear it. Oh wait, this might be a good case then? Oh no. Wait, oh maybe. Wait, this is good. Will it use skill 3 here? It would, right? Skill 3? Oh! 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 Hey! Why didn't it use skill 3? That's weird. 32 seconds! There you go! Hey, I didn't expect that. So this proves that if we do slightly more damage, where we could preserve the Luna skill 3, it would be a consistent 30-something second time, right? The problem is with this stage, Luna will use skill 3 here, which effectively is not then available for the last stage, and we get that 40-second run. But again, if it comes to this state, it's safe because the boss's HP is already around that 30% mark, so the Homunculus will use the priority skills. Oh wait. So that could happen too. Okay, wait, let me stop this then. Because this actually tells me that it is beneficial for me to give the Homunculus the grinds that it's missing. Because it is missing like some HP grinds and such. Now I can't lose the fight sets here because then the problem is that the cleaning up will be even less effective. In reality, you want to be able to bring out all these extra damage so that the Julie Sigmaris combo clears the small stages. And sadly, it can't do that right now. Did it get a little tankier? I wonder if we really need the attack here. Maybe just this does a little more damage. I took this. I think this is a little better. So here actually, how about more damage dealt on water? Do you have a tankier one? 17%. And with own turn 1 target crit damage, so that might actually be a little better. So we gave it a little more survivability so that it doesn't die from that hit. I hope it doesn't, because glancing is a thing and that Homunculus is a win unit. And I think most of the damage comes from the enemy's HP type of thing. Even with the attack, we can't kill it anyways. Sigmar's cleanup, thank you. Dark Force is used, Sharp Wind is used. So let's see if it looks a little safer. Oh, it didn't use a skill. That's not good. So it's gonna use the passive hit. Oh no, he just moved, huh? Oh my goodness, he still died because of the defense break. But I think we cut. Yeah. I guess there's that weird turn order where the boss moves in front of the Homunculus before it moves. Because if it does move, I think the Homunculus does take the 2 turns and win. Maybe I should go for the +4 on the speed because we might be you know, just missing a tick or so in a run where it causes that. But let's see. I think I'm showing enough to say that this team is good if he could just up his rune quality a little more. And I really think he's just missing a little more. Oh, again, the Homunculus did not use skill 2. See here at glance, so we survived. So now even with this hit, and if it dies, we will still come back and we will be able to move twice. So again, this is the case where it moved twice. So if it died on that first hit, we would have probably lost, huh? I'm gonna try and give it a little more speed. Let's try to get one more speed here. Oh my goodness, one more speed, please. Thank you. Okay, we just got one more speed. Hope that does it. Okay, perfect. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that he should be running this or he should go for something else? I think he should be running, well, he should be running dragons, get the mana, and obviously fix his R5 team because I think it is broken. I did take his Belager runes, and oh my goodness, I hate the fact that sometimes you can miss the defense break with Prelia. We have so much accuracy, guys. Oh, you missed it again. Okay. Failing like this is not even funny. It's so bad. Stop. How could we fail like that? Come on. We could take that. Just do that. I mean, a little more accuracy on certain skills. But that's the best we could do. So we should have like 70% now. And I think if we don't get enough with that, then there's a problem with the game. Perfect. You missed it again. Oh my goodness. Wait, Julie did not have skill 3? Oh, it's not full health. Damn it. It wasn't full health. This is bad. It's gonna proc the passive. Oh. Well, actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's actually safer now. I think we're moving in front of the boss. Anyhow, I think the owner should work on this team because he doesn't have Teshar. I think if he gets the rune quality, it will be the fastest dungeon team for him, or probably around the 30-second mark, 30 to 40. We missed it again. Hate this unit, man. Didn't we get more accuracy for skill 1? Holy cow. Okay. Oh, it used Dark Force there. That's actually really good, because she doesn't have it here then, and she'll have it for the last stage. Perfect. This might be again a 32-second run. Yep, 32 second. Love it. Anyhow, that was it for these improvements, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I might make this team just to show you guys how it works, because I do think it's a very nice team. It's very close to the Teshar team. No, that's an overstatement. It's pretty close to the Teshar team, but still most likely 5 to 10 seconds slower. But if you don't have Teshar, then probably one of the faster teams you can make. Outside of maybe the Mephisto one, right? And the Mephisto ones could actually be quicker if it's built right. But for mid-game players, I think if you guys don't have the unit, this is probably the most free-to-play speed team you guys can make. Yep, that was it for this improvement, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys would like account improvements like this, please join my Discord, fill out the Google form. If you guys want account reviews, join my Patreon, and I will see you guys next time.